Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Ma. The Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act, POFMA, took effect from the 2nd of October 2019, with the explicit purpose to prevent the electronic communication in Singapore of false statements of fact, to suppress support for and counteract the effects of such communication, to safeguard against the use of online accounts for such communication and for information manipulation, to enable measures to be taken to enhance transparency of online political advertisements, and for related matters. POFMA's primary tools to counter online falsehoods are the correction directions. These directions do not require the online falsehood to be removed. In more serious cases, a stop communication or disabling direction may be used. These correction directions can only be issued if a false statement of fact has been or is being communicated in Singapore through the internet, and it is in the public interest to issue the direction. So why is POFMA a double-edged sword? It is because the existence of the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act creates the impression that any statement which has been made and circulated through the internet widely for a substantial period of time without being subject to a correction direction is therefore truthful. Let me repeat that. The existence of the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act creates the impression that any statement which has been made and circulated through the internet widely for a substantial period of time without being subject to a correction direction is therefore truthful. In other words, the fact that Professor Ma has been making certain statements and communicating these statements in Singapore widely through the internet for a period of time, and such statements have not been subject to any correction order, creates the impression that the statements are true. For example, Professor Ma's video titled, Rid Out Road Saga Episode 3 Incredible Incompetence, has been published on YouTube for more than 1 month and has been viewed more than 75,000 times as of today. The video does make statements regarding the lack of competence of a certain person. Before the existence of the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act, the burden of proving a statement true was on the person making the statement. With the advent of the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act, after a certain period of time where an unsubstantiated statement is being communicated widely through the internet without being subject to a correction order, that statement appears to gain a certain amount of respectability and reliability. If our esteemed viewer has not watched Professor Ma's video titled, Rid Out Road Saga Episode 3 Incredible Incompetence, Professor Ma would highly recommend that you do so after this video. By the way, Professor Ma would like to clarify that the video does actually substantiate the statements made, which is probably the reason why there has been no correction order issued. In subsequent videos, Professor Ma will explain more aspects of life. In the meantime, please help by liking and by subscribing. Thank you.